Hello! It is Trench Tuesday. I am Will. I am joined by Mr. Newt. Hello, Newt.
Hello.
And hello, chat. We are going to take control.
Yeah.
This is a cool game. This is a very cool game.
So have you beaten this before?
I have beat this before.
Nice.
I played this game shortly after it first came out. Had a lot of fun with it. I'm something of an aficionado for pseudo Lovecraftian modern horror, as some of you may know. You know, stuff like Delta Green. In fact, I talked to Ross Payton of RPPR Role Playing Public Radio about this game, who is another Delta Green guy, and he's actually working on a architectural horror game called Ruin. And I asked him if he played it, and he said, "Yeah, I figured I have a professional obligation to play it," is what he said. Which is hilarious if you know what architectural horror is. Anyway, let's jump right in.
He needs to play House of Many Doors, and then he'll never get done again.
You know, I think he has played that.
It's a great game.
Yeah, I should play that. It's on my wish list.
I am streaming it pretty regularly. When I'm not streaming, I'm awake.
Here we
Fair
go.
warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
You should have put subtitles on, my dude.
I forgot.
Loser. You're a loser.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible.
I like how we have to
We're
wait for the whole
all
game to get the
transfixed.
payoff on that line.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
How's that for a cold open?
Hello?
Yeah.
Anyone here?
Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates.
Okay, I'm gonna turn subtitles on real quick. Subtitles. That should do.
The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
What the fuck is Freakhorn Thursday?
I curse you. You are now painfully aware of the
Who's
fact that she
everybody?
looks and
I need
sounds
someone to point me in the
uncannily
right
like
direction.
Lindsay Lohan in Mean Girls.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Federal Bureau of Control. Oh, hey, somebody just cheered us 69 bits. Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Don't expect me to read all the files, though, otherwise we'll be here all year.
Motherfucker, I read all the things.
There's so many files.
I know! Security check. Okay, remove outerwear, empty pockets, place contents into bins. When directed by security... But there's no security staff. What do we do?
Well, shit. I guess you're leaving.
I guess we just go in. Yeah, fuck you.
Beep, beep.
Where'd it go? How can you not just
Didn't
hop?
even open right.
Yeah, it didn't hop. Okay. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, air quote, smart watches, air quote, smartphones, air quote, smart gaming devices, anything, air quote, smart, number 2 pencils, any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. Yeah, no platonic forms, exactly, Chad. Good
also,
catch.
Sorry, Digiman. No, nobody's reading them. I'm sorry. Nobody's reading these comments.
Nobody is reading anything. Nobody's even reading chat. It's all in your head, guys.
We're not even reading the game. Huh?
Yeah. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Oh! Contraband! That's got a logo. Oh shit, look at the logo, Newt.
Oh no. Black Pyramid?
Guys, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Already?
Don't worry about it. I didn't know that was there. I was just memeing. It's fine. I'm sure it's nothing, guys. What possible significance could a Black Pyramid have?
This seal. I saw it a long
How do
time
you
ago.
decide what
I keep
is
seeing it in my
archetypical
dreams.
and what isn't, though, is a good question.
Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Because a cigarette pack is an archetype.
Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9.
By order of Director Zachariah Trench.
Head of
Hey, look,
research,
it's Alan.
Dr. Casper Darling.
It's Alan Wake.
Yeah, that guy, that is a photo of the actor who did Alan Wake's voice. I happen to know that.
And I think he also plays him in music videos and live action.
Don't give it away.
segments.
With slow burn. Slow burn. That leaf fell over.
Music video came out 15 goddamn years ago, but okay.
You came out 15 years ago.
I did. I really did. Very supportive family. Nothing of what I said is untrue in the last few minutes.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. No using photocopy for personal project. What does that say? Or the 3D printer. Or the bureau stationery.
Fair enough.
Okay. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. Yeah, that rule is known as you kill it, you fill it at my workplace. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. The what? Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime.
That's not fair.
That is not... Well, I mean, who are they going to complain to?
Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see Greg in maintenance.
Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly.
What do the post-it notes on the top right say?
Spinning out of control? Yes.
Yes.
What else do they say? What else we got here?
what's the book club? There's stuff about the book club later, but can we read that?
Can't make it out.
cannot.
Yeah, I can't make it out. I'm gonna lean into my monitor and see if I can make it out. I can't quite make it out.
It says if you're a something at the bottom. That's
Yeah.
all I can see.
If you're something about literature, intellectual conversation, something.
Don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. That's literally against the ADA, but
I mean, again, who are they going to complain to? Yeah, no, Mr. Scruffybeard, no making copies of butt cheeks.
there's an ethics.
Pretty
committee
sure,
in the,
pretty sure that would be an object of power.
These guys have an ethics committee.
Do they?
Yes.
Well, they seem to be taking the day. We'll get into that. We'll get into the Bureau of Control's air quote ethics committee. Also, check out the vending machine, guys. No iconography, no archetypal labels. Ultra generic.
Protein, fibers.
Pretzels.
Protein, fibers.
I do enjoy the slow burn of the opening.
Hey. I think I saw something in the corner over there.
Over here. Ooh. Lore. Redacted, a shark in his redacted, although secure redacted, permission to redacted, following basic protocol redacted, shoot to kill redacted, good luck.
And this is addressed to all redacted.
Yes. What? Guess just break it number 2 in half when it's a number 1. Can you get a 1.5 number 2 pencils to get a number 3?
I want to make an SC.
You know, I was transcribing Hamlet by pencil once, but it got really low, and I couldn't tell if it was 2B or not 2B.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I want to make an SCP that's a cognito hazard that causes all articles to become unnecessarily redacted.
As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, request form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Is the Ox technically an SCP? No, because it's not remotely contained. Not remotely. Oh, you guys ready to meet the best character in the whole game?
Berkeley.
Hello?
One of the best characters in the series, actually.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh, the Autie and Bright Falls says hello.
I don't know what you mean by that.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better
I
than
never paid
somebody
attention to
with
that
no face at
particular
all.
line.
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
He just responded to her internal monologue.
You know, his parents must have been religious because he actually shares the name with the Finnish god of the sea.
You're the Finnish god of the sea. Wait, hold on a minute.
No, my name comes.
Whoa,
from
well,
the,
hold
Welsh god of the sea, actually.
hold on. We were here before, and went in here, and we just looped around.
Oh,
That was different. That was not there before. That we just came out the way that we came in.
you don't think it's funny that my name is named after a god of the sea, just not a Finnish one? It's kind of funny, isn't it?
You know, it is kind of funny. Do you know Mortal
What?
Kombat was actually based on like a Scandinavian, like religious song? A Finnish hymn.
Say the limit does not exist, Lindsay Lohan. Say it.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster.
The
They
limit
told
does
me
not
I
exist.
imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
The poster's almost too gay to function. There, now you get your opening.
Opening titles. We're in the game now.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis, huh? At this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your bureau.
May I see it?
No.
All
Did
right.
I lose you there for a moment?
Oh my
You know
god, there
what's
it
on
is.
my mind. My baby brother,
Where?
Dylan.
The neighbor of the goddamn
17
beast.
years
Oh my
since
God.
the men of this bureau took him.
665.
Yeah, the neighbor of the beast. Sometimes he gets the beast mail.
How much are they going to milk that goddamn joke, huh? They've been doing it since Max Payne 2.
It's an alarm going off in there.
They're still doing it in Alan Wake.
Okay.
Or Alan Wake 2.
Reminder, redrafting public-facing material. While pending any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In service of his/her country, regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Words/phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, apologies/sorry.
Why would you include the blood? Why would you even include the blood/bleed even if it were relevant, huh?
I get the feeling that the people who write these papers kind of have a skewed sense of what's normal.
He bled a lot.
Yeah, in
He
Alaska.
will be missed.
Probably from the scissors.
Yeah, Alaska will do that to you.
Yeah. Sorry. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. More in here? Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside the building. Oh, what's this one? What's this
That's
one?
one way to curb. That is a really good way to curb office theft. Implying that they might be.
The fuck?
Oh, I don't like it. You're having a little rendering trouble, are you?
Was that rendering trouble, or was that like there was a red glow there for a second? You saw that,
Oh,
right? You fucking saw
Yes,
that, right?
Also, the poster disappeared.
Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal.
You stole a pack of 100 staples. That's 100 counts of attempting to steal an altered object.
Hold on. Sounds like a pneumatic. Yeah, there's a pneumatic tube on the ceiling there.
Oh, it's the mail tube.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So it's going.
Why is there still mail going through though?
You know why? Four Dancing Lights says, you saw nothing, you're imagining things. I mean, I could be 5 Dancing Lights. I could be imagining things. That was a deep cut for any Star Trek fans in the audience.
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
That was very well timed. That was exceptionally well timed.
Situation is almost too gay to function.
Oh yes, the intentionally left blank.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Is that a
Wonder if
PPC
you can get
revolver?
a quick ending by like running off a cliff or something.
Billy Snake said, is that a PPC revolver? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a little bit everything.
PPC?
Get
Jump
it.
off. I want to see if there's a different ending if you just refuse. Oh.
Don't worry, chat. We'll get a good look at it later.
Have you considered the possibility that it did look like that on the ground, but now it doesn't?
Hey, maybe. Nerd. Hello. Melee, huh?
Yeah, you must choose to be chosen. Jumps
The
off
same
a
gun.
fucking cliff. No way.
Wait, not like that.
No, it doesn't even have a barrel.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Like, watch. There's a reason it doesn't have a barrel.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Watch as you fire. It gets shorter.
Also, parts of it are floating.
It doesn't have a barrel because it's firing parts of itself.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that scatter effect. That's
The
new.
rays.
Yeah, that's new.
I just bought a 4060 and I still have to disable ray tracing on Alan Wake 2.
I can run ray tracing on this because it's a 16 series, but it's just it turbo chugs. I'll turn it on just for a second. I'll show you what it looks like.
It's gonna be bad. I bet
It's
crashes,
it's gonna chug a lot. But watch this.
The Gauss rifle that the Marines
Oh, it's
use-
actually not too bad. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah, but it actually looks worse to me. Maybe I'm not.
Well, it's everything
Maybe
is
my eyes ain't
less
built for that.
everything is less shiny. Here, let me crank up the ray tracing. Just for fun. We're just gonna lick the
what was I
walls a little bit here in the astral plane.
The Gauss rifle that the Marines in StarCraft also uses a little metal sliver that's shaved off.
Yeah, 16 series doesn't have ray tracing like on the chip. It's emulating it with software. which is why it's chugging so much. Like, look, now it's really slowing down. I'll turn it off now.
If it doesn't crash.
It's not gonna crash because I'm gonna turn it off.
This game frustrated me so much.
There we go.
So I am so glad I am done.
Buttery
with this fucking
smooth,
game.
60 frames per second.
Oh yeah, then why am I only getting 30 frames per second at 72p?
Because that's the speed that I'm streaming to Discord at, because I don't
I
want
know.
to nuke the encoder.
We/you wield the gun/you.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
Duty.
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
The painkillers would ease the
It's the dead
pain.
man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
That's a normal reaction.
Things have quieted down outside.
Walk over him. Huh?
Is it safe to go?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it safe to go, Newt?
No. You live here now. You live in the
Ah.
office. Ah. Careful, if you shoot them too early, it glitches and they won't come down and it won't count. I've had to restart from that.
Let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Nobody is. No,
You can't let this
how
happen.
come nobody in chat is pointing out that you took evidence?
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was
Oh, did it just try to take her?
horror.
Oh, hello.
Guard. We're guard.
What are they guarding?
Grimo says congratulations / condolences on your promotion /
Yeah.
execution.
Oh, hey, look. The photo. It's not the dead.
Oh.
It's not the dead guy anymore.
How have I never noticed that?
Director, Jesse Faden. The photo just changed. Or the painting, rather. Maybe it's a
The
photo.
limit does not exist.
Yeah, yeah. Every time you say that, I hear like. "Dun it, dun, dun, dun it, dun, dun, dun
The
it, dun."
hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Get in, loser. We're talking to dead people.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Okay.
Oh, apparently there was a hallway there that wasn't there before, too.
There's a what?
No, the way you came here.
Oh.
But if we point out every time it happens, we're gonna be here all goddamn day.
Yeah,
aren't
every time the architecture. Take a drink every time the architecture changes. You're gonna wind up in the hospital.
we? Oh yeah.
Look at those guys just hanging out up there.
Shoot him. They count towards kill achievements, just so you know. Don't ask me why.
Check out this skylight that's not a skylight.
I know.
Weird.
Man, how does Addy keep this place clean? Percolate.
Oh, guy dropped his coffee.
As one does when they want
Shelter. Max occupancy, 6 persons. Well, it's considerably under max occupancy. Hello. You good up there? You alright? Okay. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Watch your step. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands.
Yeah. Is it a stapler?
Or is it an altered item? Avoid modern technology. Look at the desks. Typewriters. Those old style lamps.
Oh my god, I love knocking shit over in here.
Yeah,
In this game.
Yeah, we'll get to that. How was
you'll
a
also
bunk-
have to- Sorry.
Oh, just Wazup says, how is a bunker supposed to stop demons? Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it? Dinner reservation 7 at Chez Ombre. Life will meet you there. Don't be late. Okay.
There's a new poster that we haven't read before.
Over here?
No, it was right above that.
Oh, let's see that. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter.
What's the mold's name? Lumpy?
Yes.
Oh my god, they really got to work replacing those paintings, huh?
Yeah.
Copy. What does that brown handwritten one say?
Federal Bureau of Control, 34
Oh,
Thomas
it's just the address.
something. Thomas
Oh,
Street?
it's just, yeah, Thomas Street.
34 Thomas Street,
York.
New York, United States of America.
Yeah, so it's just the mailing address for
Yeah.
reference. Is that another new one?
Can't
What,
fi-
can't find your office? Watch your step. Does anybody remember what the address was? I kind of want to Google that on Street View.
It
now.
was 34 or was it 24? It was one of them. Oh. Okay, 34 Thomas Street, New York. Presume that's New York City.
Oh, of course. Oh my god, sweet people have reviewed it as the Federal Bureau of Control.
It's the AT&T Longlands
Google.
building.
Reminder.
Oh, the
if
building-
you experience
Sorry.
an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Oops, I shot the window.
But yeah, 33 Thomas Street was apparently the inspiration for the oldest house. which is why they gave it the address of 34 Thomas Street.
Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising cost of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, a supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Ah yes, very important. What's the rest of oops. Shoot. What's the rest of this? Oh. Field research on his entity, his corrupted security guard. Director Trench photograph. Oh, the service weapon. The object's form is variable. The object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis redacted many forms throughout history. Redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. $9mm termination plan. Yes. That's one of those electronic typewriters.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Who's she talking
That
to?
battle's contagious. It burrows
Who's
in
she
like an
talking
infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Ah! Hide. Ah! Fuck
We've
off!
been raided. It's a setup.
Is that all?
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Damn, you tripping balls.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Cleanse the control point, huh?
With the Bureau. Are you still sane?
Oh.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere
Will
and
is
to everyone
playing.
not
I
protected by an HRA.
am just here for a
And
little bit longer.
extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking
On
too
account
much.
of being
This
dead?
whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jessie, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? I did it before. Push the hiss out.
That doesn't look comfortable.
Fine.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jessie, over here. We need to
Wait,
make a plan, Jessie.
Up there.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jessie.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us.
We are blessed by
And
Ket.
Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
It's ringing.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
All right.
Thanks, Emily.
Alright, I was only here for about 45 minutes or so just to kick it off, but
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off for the night. You
Well,
guys
thanks.
go ahead and ruin Will's whole evening, though.
Thanks for joining us, Newt. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Abuse Will. Do it. Alright, have a good night, everybody.
Good night, Newt. Everybody say good night to Newt.
Do it.
Good Newt night. I mean... Alright, so there's all these rooms up there that I didn't explore, because, you know, I was busy with the non-Euclidean bullshit. So let's go up here and have a look around.
Aw, thanks, stupid audience people.
Those look like comfy chairs. Corporate comfy chairs, yeah. The hell is that? What the hell is that? So is this set in the 60s or is it old tech resistant to demon? Well, it's set in the modern day because there was a note that said no smartphones, no smart technology, nothing modern. That's what the note said. So yeah, maybe old tech is resistant to whatever. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Conceptual materials. Hey, TK. Yeah, let's not. Here we go. Technological restriction. Technological limitations of the oldest house. Okay, so this is directly an answer to your question, Grimos. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered states. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. There you go. Can't go in there just yet. Zuck resistant. What's with all the post-it notes? That's weird. I'll have to check that out later. Oh, back here, okay. Here, I guess. Have it up here already? Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Oh, pet redeemed. Okay, I'm petting the cat. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human Redacted, through 2 punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Spoopy. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Yeah, me too, Brett. This is a favorite of mine. This is very, very good. Okay, so I guess I've been all through the upper level now. Now let's explore the lower level. Actually, let's do this. Oh, can't do anything yet. Headshot boost. Oh yeah, we can put weapon mods on. Headshot damage, pretty cool. Consecutive kills, also cool. Personal mods. I like having more health. That sounds useful. That's locked. Oh, can't go in there yet. Sector elevator. Okay.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Travel costs. Visit the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel. Oh, Diggs, I didn't know you had a motel. Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Expenditures. Accommodation, $831.29. Meals, $714.84. Gasoline, $295.12. Minibar, asterisk, $313.61. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But, hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. Deggs has several barren breakfast locations. Ah, I see. Oh God. Caught me by surprise. What's in there? Ah, no, that's...
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
I'll tweak my encoder settings a little bit after the stream, because I am seeing some frames getting dropped here and there. Sorry about that, guys. It'll be better next week, I promise. That's the Chernobyl wing, we don't go in there, yeah. Ooh, a box. Paranormal problems require Parabellum solutions. Hell yes. Oh, that's the other side of the door. Whoa. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Oh, another one of these. Dead letters. Whoa. He's got a shield. Oh, hey, that's the first computer we've seen. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. These letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Oh, can't make that one out. That was my rent check. Wait, exactly. It's here in the Dead Letters office. Oh. All right. Time to de-escher the place. Yeah, they also get the Dear Santa letters. Negligent discharge there, sorry. Little ND. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils for my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt for my car's engine and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone doesn't work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay. Well, that's normal. That's, yeah, okay.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yeah, I want to sidetrack first. Ooh, a television.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Wow. Pencils. That sounds useful. Always wanted to launch pencils through the air. Anything in here? Anything in here? Oh, there is. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Oh, the videos are longer from the media tab. Okay, let's have a look.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Okay, so Digiman said, I know this is a me problem, but a video game that has live action segments feels weird. Yeah, no, I get that too. And you know what? I think that's intentional. I think they were going for that kind of dissonance. That is very much an intentional choice. The bow tie does it. Yeah, he's really got like a Bill Nye kind of feel to him, doesn't he? Bill Nye, the science guy. book club. Ooh.
We'll find your mama together.
Cursed. And we're gonna go. Oh, don't worry, guys. We're gonna find all of them. Can you watch it in full screen? I absolutely can. I absolutely can watch it in full screen. I'm glad you asked. Okay, that's good. Please, no, I need to sleep tonight. If you need to sleep peacefully tonight, this is perhaps the wrong stream to be watching. Alright, so we take the high road or the low road? Let's take the high road. Oh, dead end, okay. Go high or go home? I guess we go home. Oh. Hey! Oh, okay. Alright, hello. Let's not touch that.
An object of power.
Whoa!
Latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Okay. Oh, crouch. Excellent. Good. Crouching is good. Okay, I can't get to it from there, so we run. It's apparently launching pneumatic tubes at me. That's significantly more dangerous than Dr. Darling led me to believe. Oh god. Yeah, those are not. Oh! Oh! Get over here. Don't copy that floppy.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Grab objects. And launched. Any of you guys ever play PsyOps for the PS2? Because the telekinesis power was the best part of that game, too. Oh, no, I need specifically one of those. Okay. Launch, align the cube thingamajig. Alright, check this out. Oh! Oh! Crushed him. Smash. Woo! Whoa! Ah!
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Praise Zorg! Ow. That was a mistake. Ah! Throwing things at people is fun. No, you can't TK surf in this game, unfortunately. But that was the thing in PsyOps, and that was hilarious. Not really a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. Zorg be praised, yes. We'll throw some explosives.
The hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
He's back. That record was written by the dude who got killed by a pneumatic tube. That's a nice touch. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redacted. So another AW behind us, the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring Redacted and Redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. It's Massey out. That's not great. Hey!
This must open the door.
Clearance level 1. Excellent. That's just ketchup. Oh, okay. That's good. It's a good thing it's just ketchup. The Kool-Aid Man failed to... Oh yeah, that particular tour. Oh, hello. Oh, good, this one flies. Bonk. Where are they? Ah. Hide. Bonk. Splat with mail. Got him. Oh, no, didn't quite get him.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I think there's anything else in here. Oh, whoa. That's cool. Was this room inspired by that episode of Futurama? I think this episode was inspired by mailrooms of the 1960s. Or this room episode. Sure, it's an episode, why not? Where's it coming from? Anybody speak Finnish?
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms.
Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Spooky. What's in that room? Can't quite see. I hear a phone.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
A spate of disappearances traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. When searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident.
The hotline can't be far now.
chamber. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have been appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24-3 for details. Ah, very enlightening. Hotline chamber. All visitors must check in. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. Director Trench, Everett, Trench, Everett, Carol Bishop, custodian.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Alright. Stand here. Okay. Bullet. Director use only. Whoa.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
It's a liminal space.
Hello? Anyone here?
Door changed. Keys.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Rule of threes. It's a painting of Okay. Okay. Dream logic. Alright, chat, help me out. That chair? What would you call that style of chair? Because I want a chair like that for my living room. I want one. Oh, hello. That's new. Nope. 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 See ya. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Hi. Yeah, oh god. Oh god. Reality stuttering furball. Yeah. Jesus. Someone divided by 0.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Yeah, so now we can go in here.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Oh. Cat. We are blessed by Cat. He's back. Hello. Hello.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. a traitor in our midst, a conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
We saw this one.
A director needs a team. My management team.
Yeah, it's the one we saw. Yeah, he never did reach the hotline.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in. Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
He said the word! He said the word!
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
That wasn't there before. Bio's Trench. Also, that wasn't there before. That would have been handy to just, you know, just take a shortcut to the, yeah. Also, that wasn't there before. I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FPC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Hello, Thunderclap Sasquatch. Everything is fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Just, you know, it's fine. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against our enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Let's see if that door will open now. No, not yet. Clearance level 4.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily?
She'll encounter the entity known as the Hiss for revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by the corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I dismiss the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done.
Let's talk.
Of course.
Let's have a chat.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests. I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help. Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
New abilities. Cool.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Oh, okay. There's more to talk about.
Hi, Jesse.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
It's an uppity TARDIS.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Suspicious.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Hey, weapon forms. Build mods. Kind of level the fuck up. Oh, launch damage. Hell yes. Give me more launch. More launch! Oh, no, more energy. Shit. Whatever. Yes, energy. Give me more energy. Look at these. Kill enemies without dying. Good idea. Yes, guards. Kill enemies with melee. Headshots. Oh, I can only have 3 of these? Okay. Oh, they're not chains. Those aren't chains.
Just attack the power plant.
It's
Brings
tape,
up a lot
see?
of questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing Reese's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy he uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
I know what the power plant is.
Time to work.
Kingsford knows what it is.
In the maintenance.
Alright, maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
He who mops in the darkness.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Okay, do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see something that took me way too long to figure out? So this door is locked, right? Clearance level 2. Can't go in there yet. Screw your clearance. That took me way too long to figure out when I first played. How's the book club again? It doesn't work on all windows. Windows that have blinds, it doesn't work on. It only works if you can see clearly the other side of the window. It also doesn't work on windows that have like grating on them. Oh, is that her?
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Door's only as secure as the wall containing it. Have I told you guys my story about the D&D game where we had to break into like a vault and the door of the vault was made of adamantine, but the wall it was set into was just like regular worked stone? Did you steal the door? Yes, we stole the door because I did the math and the door was worth like 200 times as much as all of the loot inside the vault. So we just got like pry bars and chisels and chipped away at the stone framing of the door and just like took the door, and that was it. Like, fuck the treasure. They made the door out of treasure. Oh, a forklift. You guys want to see something cool? Come here. Come here. Yeah!
What's down that way?
A Mary Chase. The hell? The hell? Oh.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
I don't think Ocean knows about the oldest house.
How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Wee-ho. Ow. I screwed up. Nope, mistimed it again. Okay, got it that time. Some kind of Bethesda bug hell? Kind of. Ah. Damn it. God damn it. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, there. Just gotta be quicker about it. Squish goes, shut up. Yep. Immune, can confirm. Ow.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
So bright. It's so bright. Ah. So we fell, and then fell again, and ended up... Okay. Alright. I think that is a fine place to call it an evening. Thank you everyone for hanging out for the first Trench Tuesday. Tune in next week for more non-Euclidean bullshit. Thank you everybody. Pleasure as always. Hope you've been entertained. Have a good night everyone.